Hi
Hi
everybody.
everyone. Welcome to our podcast. Last episode.
Yeah, last episode is already December and we are recording the last episode. So I have a
I need to want to.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud of myself that I brought an alcohol for this time to
Oh,
drink.
me too. I'm
Oh
still
wow.
having
Look
hangover from last night,
look at
but
you.
I also brought something because this is our last episode. And I had to warn to listener today because it's already there's so many fireworks are going
Yeah,
on the street,
that's
so
true,
it may be a
especially
little bit
yeah,
loud. Oh
especially
my
in
god, I
Berlin.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane. It has started, I don't know, like since few days before, and today is going even worse and worse.
I remember that when I was staying in Berlin and having Sylvester, New Year's Eve, and
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking like, okay, this must be some war is going on or something like that, because, or I didn't feel secure
Oh my
because
god.
there are some people who shoot the fireworks to each other. You know, I was like, oh my god,
It's
let
so
me
dangerous.
let me just stay at home. This
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Fireworks reminds me of that time, or every
Oh.
time. Yeah.
Whenever you hear this sound, you feel, oh, okay, New Year's Eve is coming.
But they do it since Christmas time, or
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like
they're so
they sent it
excited.
so fast.
They're so excited to have the new year, like 2023. And
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that because I'm one of the person who are not very excited for the New Year's. I'm like a
Mm-hmm.
boring grown up, so yeah. Um,
Boring grown up.
As we have a last episode, I brought some special alcohol today, special drinks today.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, I haven't really tried these drinks before, and I just found
Mm-hmm.
this in supermarket with like several flavor. This is fruit secco. That's what it's written.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not prosecco, which is sparkling wine in Germany, but
Yeah.
sparkling wine with fruit. So mine is blueberry, and they had a lot of other flavors, and I
Blueberry.
yeah I would love to try
Oh.
it once we cheers each
Yeah,
other.
we have to do cheers. I brought this red wine. Actually, I have tried like quite a while ago,
Mhm.
like few days ago. It was not the best
Mhm.
wine ever, but yeah, it's okay. So I just brought this one, and maybe we have to cheers
Let's start with doing
to
cheers.
cheers now.
Let's start recording this podcast with cheers. So
Yeah,
you ready?
cheers.
Is your glass
Yes.
ready? Yeah, perfect. Done.
Then cheers. Done.
Mm. Wow,
Mm.
it tastes like
How is it?
um blueberry iced tea and vodka.
Oh, the color is very dark.
And I don't have
Oh, nice.
enough light in my room.
Do you have do they have enough sparkling?
Yeah, actually, it has too much, more than enough sparkling. So
Too
when
much.
too much. When I was opening it before I was recording this podcast, or before we were
Mhm.
having this phone call, I was opening this bottle, and then it kind of exploded here and there because of too
Oh my
much sparkling in
God.
it. And luckily, there are no white cloths nearby, so I
Man,
didn't.
do,
It wasn't that disaster, but it was enough sparkling. Yes, if that was your question.
we had this
Oh my God.
story about the wine.
Oh yeah.
I just remember
Oh yeah.
that we tried to open this wine bottle, this red wine
Oh,
bottle
shit.
in white work kitchen
Yeah.
at my place.
Oh my God. It was really
We didn't
disaster.
have wine opener, so we tried to open this wine with chopsticks.
Yeah, I mean, I felt the same thing like when I was
Wow.
opening this wine, and then it was just like, you know, and I was like, oh shit, and I was,
But I
this
think
is
back
familiar
then,
to me, and I didn't know that why
yeah.
it makes me familiar feeling, but now I know.
Oh my god.
But do you know?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm allergic to red wine. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know. But back then we didn't know
No,
that.
I was like, oh, why am I so weak on alcohol? And I didn't know that it was because of allergy. But anyway, so
Oh.
this is the last episode. This episode will be a little bit special. So we prepared 10 questions to each other, and we were going to pick up one question among 10, and we're gonna answer those questions in this episode. And
Right.
so we can call it like your 2022 ear wrapped.
Not Spotify wrapped, but your
Ear
ear
wrapped.
wrapped.
Yeah, exactly. I like this.
Your ear wrapped.
It can be our title for this episode, you know. I love it.
Yeah, let's do it like that. Your
Yeah.
2022 ear wrapped.
So to pick up one
Okay,
question, so
then.
first question, yeah, I found an online name picker, random name picker website, so we can just pick one from.
Great researcher.
It's engineer.
Oh, that's such a big button, or is it ad?
No, that's Ed. That's really annoying though, because this is
Wow,
start.
that's insane.
This is not. Yeah.
Wow. This ad is literally more eye-catching.
Exactly.
Than
I was about to.
original
yeah.
button. It's insane.
This is Ed.
And also color is more appealing, to be honest.
That's so true with the green color. So are you ready for the first one?
Yeah.
So the first number is 3.
Oh, number 3.
Number 3.
Oh. Okay. So wait. So who is questioning to who?
I thought we gonna
Or is
question. I mean, I thought we will both will be answering of the question.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. Can you introduce what number 3 is?
So the question 3 is what are the unexpected obstacles and what makes you proud when you solve the issues? It's a really good question,
Yeah.
actually, because makes me think about some problems we
Yeah.
had.
Actually, we didn't really have many unexpected obstacles that much. That which
No.
could block our activity or something. To be honest, I cannot really imagine that. But for me, unexpected obstacle was actually time. Because because I thought we can, because anyway it's one episode per month, and I thought like we have enough time to talk about it, or we wouldn't be stressed out because of the time, frustrated because we don't have enough time, or we cannot really align the time because anyway it's just one time recording per month. But actually on the other hand, I was very surprised that it takes a lot of time for like preparing, and also after that post processing, and also we had like a lot of schedule which come up unexpectedly, unpredictably, you know. So it's, oh shit, I didn't know that I had to go to Korea, for example, and then it's really really hard to get the same time, you know, because of the time difference zone. So that is, time is definitely the most unexpected obstacles to me, and I'm actually very proud on us that we kept our activity, and we went, you know, keep our track until the end, and now we're recording the last episode, and I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, like really, because we thought once per week, like 1 or 2 hours dedication is going to be completely fine. But sometimes we also have different plan with like randomly, like from company or from different friends. They're like, oh, like I only have time for this day, which is the day we have podcast. Then we kind of need to rearrange in between. So yeah, I have to agree. I also don't remember any like troubles or like huge challenge in between, but it's more like dedication of time and effort.
Yeah, totally.
Mm.
And I really appreciate you to keep the flexibility so we can always have a like,
Me too.
although we had another schedule in between, but we always like made another plan to do, so I really appreciate about
Yeah.
it.
I think what we have done really well is, even though like whenever we need to reschedule, we never really push back.
Mm-hmm.
We never skipped, but we always wanted to find different date
Mm-hmm.
that we can still keep going.
Yeah, yeah,
So we never really missed out.
yeah.
We didn't really have delay. We had one delay because we both went to home
Yeah.
really long time.
Mhm.
But I think apart from that,
We
did
were,
really well.
yeah, I mean,
Mm.
I'm proud of us. Totally.
Cheers.
Cheers, yeah. Ooh.
Is it self compliment meeting today?
I think so. That's what I expected.
Wow, it's really nice. Okay, then next question.
Next question. I have a lot of open tabs, so it's hard to find which, where is the tab, Okay, pick again. Next number.
All right.
Number 7. Ooh,
Oh, 7.
number 7.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is actually funny. This is actually
It's
funny.
about resolution.
Actually, I don't even remember.
Resolution.
Okay, no. Question 7 was, what New Year's resolution do you still keep doing it?
It's very tricky because tomorrow is the end of the year. We still do have time for more than 24 hours, but
Yeah, but
I don't think I can.
I remember
I can
your
read
resolution.
6 extra book. Yeah, because still ongoing. Some resolution is read some books more,
and in
and
jogging, your for me, like the biggest resolution that I remember on you was jogging not every day, but regularly. So how regular did you
Jogging.
jog?
so that was really big ambition for my this year resolution, and it's completely failed. What kind of resolution do I still keep, or if I had successful result, is podcast,
Yeah, definitely.
because we did regularly and we finalized
Yeah.
from the beginning to the
Yeah,
end. So I would say podcast.
Actually, I don't even remember how many New Year's resolution I had in January, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure that I talk about doing yoga every day, at least like
Yes, I
15
remember
minutes.
yoga.
Yeah, I don't even.
You even recommend me yoga in the beginning of the year. Hey Yeonji, try yoga. It's really good.
It was good, It was good. I can say that, but I don't know where my
Yeah.
yoga mat is.
That's typical resolution
And
timeline, no?
I remember that I wanted to gain German, German language course or language level
Mhm.
till B1
Oh, me
or
too.
something like that, but I don't know. I didn't really have time to do that. Like this year was completely crazy. It was so many things was going on, and yeah, didn't have enough time to.
German. Yeah, getting certificate
Yeah.
B1, I had exactly same resolution and I didn't execute even.
So my only resolution which I'm keep doing so far is also podcast. This how great it is,
Mhm.
How great is it?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
amazing.
Oh, maybe another one I just thought about it is it's not specific cities or country, but I had some roughly like rough plan in the beginning. But what I wanted to do this year was going to different cities or country I have never been to.
Mhm.
And this year I went to Italy for the first time.
Oh wow!
That was really nice.
Where in Italy?
I went to
Sicilia.
Sicilia.
Sicilia, yeah.
Sicilia, but it was damn hot. It
Yeah,
was
man.
way too
I
hot.
mean, I
Yeah, it
was
was too
there in
hot.
December last Christmas and it was hot.
Hmm.
If you go,
So every season, okay.
yeah. I mean, only
And
winter is not that hot.
yeah, but it was really nice. But I didn't really do even like, a lot of traveling this year,
Me
I guess.
neither. Actually, I didn't really. I have a lot of trips. I went on many trips. I can say that almost every month or
Mm-hmm.
twice in a month. Like with my sub board, for example, I went to Netherlands so many times with my board, and yeah, I went to Portugal. I went to Athens and Korea too. But none of the trip. I feel like it was a traveling, because for me, trip
Oh
and traveling
yeah,
is a little bit different, and traveling is with
yeah, it's
adventure,
different.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
for example, the Gran Canaria that we went to, it was kind of adventure, so that was
It was
traveling. Yeah,
travel.
it was traveling, but
Mm,
like going to Korea is not that traveling to me. It's just like trip.
no,
Yeah.
I had the same feeling.
Mm.
So like, yeah. So next year,
Definitely
I
more.
hope there is going to be more adventurous
Do you have any
travel.
New Year's resolution for next year you can talk about now?
Um, I want to extend from 2022 this jogging
Mm-hmm.
plan. And this year, one of the resolution I'm thinking is try to focus more health.
Yeah.
Try to focus more about my health.
Yeah, that's not like resolution, but that's what we have to do now.
Yeah, yeah. It's because it's a little bit vague, but last year, okay, still this year, but I definitely didn't focus on health.
Mm-mm.
I think that's why I kind of deprioritize this running plan in the end.
Mm.
So next year, I really want to keep doing that.
Yeah, me too. I want to be more
Yeah.
energetic. I want to be more, active because I wasn't. I don't know. I didn't really go to gym this year that much,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, definitely I want to work on my like health and body figure once again.
Mm.
And actually, one of the New Year's resolution for me is I want to go to music events every month.
Oh,
Yeah,
every month.
every month, like at least every second month.
Yeah,
Because
yeah. That's really good plan.
or the like making special events for every month because I don't know these days, but these days I don't know why, but I'm feeling so bored in my life, and I'm not how can I say, waiting for something, That's how I feel. I'm just taking day by day, but I'm not really excited for something is coming, So
That's really good plan,
Yeah.
Han, because when you book something for the future,
yeah.
like no matter how long after it is gonna be, but if you have something upcoming, you have more excitement and you're looking forward to something. So I think it's a great idea, and that's also I didn't put as a resolution, but what I wanted to do as well, just try to do something that I have never been to, or try to find different
Yeah.
events that
I think it's really
like
important
basically
to
I've
make
never experienced.
special events for you to make your
Yeah,
life
for
more
sure.
exciting.
Is
Reality.
because that definitely brings more inspiration and like you can also see different kind of people who attend to those kind of events, and you have different aspect to see people as well.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's a great idea.
Yeah. I decided to have this resolution because like since that month that we have been together, since then I'm not waiting for anything, and and
Oh, I see.
yeah, that's why I was feeling like, oh shit, I need some event, a big event for me, like every second month at least.
Let's do it
Yeah.
together next year. Something again.
Yeah, we should definitely. Okay.
It's always big topic when it comes to resolution. It's
Yeah.
always big topic.
Okay, then cheers again. Every
Cheers.
end of question with cheers.
Yeah. Mm,
Actually, it's very tasty, but
yeah.
it tastes like I'm going to have big hangover. You know that kind of taste.
You know that feeling, right?
Yeah.
It's like
Oh shit, I'm going to have hangover.
you know already.
It's not because I'm going to drink a lot, but the taste itself is like, okay, this alcohol, these drinks bring me hangover later. Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Do. Oh shit, it's number 5. I clicked twice. Yeah.
Oops.
Oops.
So it's number 5. Ah. Oh yeah, it's a really good one.
Yeah, okay. Can you introduce question number 5?
Question number 5. The funniest or the most memorable episode for you? Top 3. For me, when we were doing recording, the money episode was really fun.
Yeah, I was
Because-
actually going through all the list of episode that we had before, and yeah, the most favorite one is gold.
Well, whenever you talk
Definitely.
about money, is
Yeah.
because for me, why this is the funniest episode is because I know even before we started recording, we were already so hyped about this topic.
It's like,
Oh wow, like we're gonna talk about some bullshit today.
yeah, I never thought that I'm that capitalistic after recording this podcast and reviewing the episode, and I was like, damn, I always thought I don't really look for money, or I'm not a money hungry bastard, but I'm super capitalistic. What the hell?
It's yeah. Second episode, maybe a memorable one is for me myself.
Oh,
was also memorable.
same actually. Second one is
And-
me myself too,
Yeah,
because it's really
because
good time to know about myself.
yeah, and especially after we talked these 3 topics of relationships with people, and then we looked into ourselves, so that was really nice. And the third one is romantic relationship was also nice. It was pretty fun.
For me also, yeah, romantic relationship was nice too, and for me the third one was cultural holidays.
Oh, that one was fun
Yeah,
too.
it was fun because we were talking about food a lot in this episode.
Indeed.
Yeah. And we
Oh, by the
wanted to
way,
have an
actually-
episode for food though.
No, I just wanted to change because for me also memorable episode. I don't know. I know it's not episode, it's more like intro, but I really enjoyed when we were making intro.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, prologue was
Yeah, that
super
was-
nice though. Actually, it's been a while to listen. I mean, when I was reviewing the episode, I listened like this episode, that episode, like that, but I didn't really touch prologue. What a
Yeah,
shame.
prologue.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were selecting the intro and how are we gonna say, and we even had this short script.
Yeah. I think actually it took the most time among the whole
Yes,
episode.
yes. I think prologue was, we put a lot of effort, and then we kind of changed the format because for the first episode we are going to talk about topic. So we didn't put any music for example, and yeah, that was good one.
Yeah, me too. Okay, then now we can talk about another question. So, number 10.
Number 10.
Number 10. Oh, number 10 was actually my favorite questions.
Yeah.
What impact has this activity brought you?
This is really important question because if there was no impact, of course we could still do that just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I personally this no podcast for 1 year. It brought more impact than I expected.
Yeah, same to me, because like in the beginning it was just I didn't have this deep feeling, related to podcast, because I'm not the person who listen podcast day by day, and I was feeling like, oh, can I really do this podcast if I'm not a podcaster, podcast listener. But definitely now I'm more attached to this activity, and it was really really good opportunity to, for example, improve my speaking skill, because when I'm reviewing the episode, especially when I'm editing the episode, for example, then I have to review the episode. Then sometimes I can hear that how can I say, like, my explanation is not clear, how not clear my explanation is, sometimes. And like when I talk to somebody else, then like when I had to explain something, maybe I have to do it this way, or maybe I have to speak a little bit slower so I don't stammer too much, stammering too much. So yeah, definitely this activity brought good impact to me.
Yeah, or in terms of the speaking one, I agree because in the beginning for me it was really difficult to listen my voice actually.
Yeah,
because
true.
you don't have any situation that you're listening to your voice often, like as long as you're a singer or
Yeah,
musician.
of course not.
And for me, that was almost the first time that I need to listen back what I have talked, and yeah, just thought about different things. Oh, how can I improve this part? And you just mentioned, oh, maybe I need to speak a bit slower, but I thought, oh, I need to speak a bit faster. That was a bit opposite side of feedbacks by myself, and yeah, it was a bit funny that listening back to my voice. And another impact for me was I really realized how important the steadity is, because I, like, even in uni or like even now sometimes I just do something in last minute and I use my full of energy and full of focus for the short duration. But this project was a bit different approach for me, that we do really regularly and always having this steadity.
Yeah.
And that worked really well, and it wasn't going like dramatically like from 0 to 100, but I think we are building something slowly, and then in the end I have like really good feelings about it because we achieved something.
Yeah, we
that's
made
what
something, And
yeah.
Also the impact that I didn't mention before was, like, for example, if we think about how we prepare the episode, is like we always brainstorm about the topic, and then we have like a big titles, and then we talk about, like, we brainstorm more and more, or the deeper individually or together. It depends on the time. And yeah, while doing that, it helped me a lot to think about myself too, like that I didn't really have time to think about because it's not important, not important, or or I have more priorities, things to do. But yeah.
Another thing is actually this podcast also make me allowed to know about you more at the same time, because
that's definitely same to me.
I think if you talk to someone who is close, you may think, oh, actually we talk a lot of things, so we know each other pretty well. And then when you're doing project together,
Mhm.
there's some different situation that we may not seen or we may not confronted before. So for me it was like everything was about communication
Mhm.
and talk with transparency was super important. And yeah, I think we talk a lot about like different topics, and that helped, I guess.
Yeah, me too. Actually, sometimes like in some episodes, for example, the like when I ask you some question and then like I expect like maybe she will answer in this way, but like complete another answer,
Mm.
you know. And it was very nice
Mm.
to see that how different you are than me, or how
Yeah, yeah.
you know. It was really nice time to get to know you more. I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, then.
Then
So basically, they had a lot of impact. It
good
had a
one.
lot of
Yeah.
impact to us.
Yeah. And I'm glad to hear that we
And
had a lot of impact and no impact.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
So then next.
Next question.
Number 6.
6. What is 6? Ah. Question number 6. Memorable answers from each other.
Oh. Actually, I was waiting for this question. Like
I'm so
since last
curious.
month,
What
I
did you
think.
remember?
This is
Because
pretty
normally, yeah,
silly
I
though.
don't remember what did I.
Pretty silly though. The reason why I remember this answer is because I found it funny. When we are talking, it's not because your answer is funny, but like this how we make, you know, discuss each other was funny. So it was in episode Place. One of the question from the episode Place.
Place.
And I think I asked you that what kind of house do you want to have, and then you said that you want to have minimalistic house, pretty minimalistic
Okay.
house. And oh, then what do you want to have? And then you have so many things to have in minimalistic house.
What did I say?
It's like, for example, garden. You said, I don't know if that is, you know, because yeah, garden and like garage and this kind of thing, but it was not quite minimalistic when you have garden, you know.
That's actually the Place episode was beginning of this year.
Yeah.
I think now my dream house form is already different.
Okay.
So I don't need garden anymore.
Okay, then you can go minimalistic house, like we said in gold.
Yeah, but I do remember we talk about the house thing, and I also talk about what would be the most necessary thing you need to have in house. Those kind of things we
yeah.
talk about.
Yeah. And there are a lot of
And,
things that you need for the minimalistic house.
Yeah, it's very ironic.
Yeah, and in that episode, I was very confused. Okay, you want to have minimalistic, and you want to have this, and then you explaining to me why you need it, something like that. And it was I found it is quite funny, you know, like Dumb and Dumber's conversation or something.
I think maybe I understood, and maybe I mentioned minimalistic house in a way about interior. I guess.
I guess so too. So
yeah,
that's how
but
different we are, you
really
know.
funny. Yeah. And what I remember is this is also a bit funny because maybe we just question each other in a bit like not so serious way. And that was about the first maybe it was a third from relationship, but the family relationship topic. And I think the question was what makes family as family or something like that. And then you answer family is the people who share blood. Yeah,
people who are share blood.
Yeah, who share the blood.
Like
So I thought, wow, that's really like
It sounds like ancient
true.
Romance or something.
That's the fact, you know.
You
That's,
are my family, the person who shared
yeah,
blood
exactly.
with me.
But that was really funny episode, and that's what I remember.
Oh, wow. I totally forgot that I answered like in that way. I answer what is family, you know? I said the people who are shared blood. There's no emotional thing, nothing. But if somebody asks me now, then I will answer it in different way, you know?
Different way. I think that's the point that we talk about so many different topics in our podcast, but I think if we question the same question to each other, the same question we have done before, we may answer completely different way.
Yeah, for sure. For example, especially the family topic, I also have some, some event. Can I say it? Event in between in this year, and it was big enough to change my thoughts on like family too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's funny, but it's still funny to hear from you though. Okay. Next.
So next question.
Yep. Pick again. Number one. Oh. I like this question too. So the question is question number one. How did you feel in the beginning and now? I remember my first recording was very nervous. Very, very nervous. And
Me too.
I remember that we had to stop like several times in the beginning or in the middle even. We even have some code, to stop something or so.
So whenever I do this, then we are going to stop it.
Yeah, we pause and then and I was very nervous, and I think I was also very pressured too. That is why I was nervous probably. But now I don't really have this nervousness before anxiety before I'm sitting in my desk before I go to the podcast, But before that, like in the beginning, I was like, "Oh shit! Today is recording day," in the morning, from the morning.
That was really big event for both of us, and because I had same feelings, and that's why we also prepare a script and did a lot of research before. I mean, even after we also did that, but it was a bit more chill, and I would say we were more comfortable. Or maybe it was because we are getting more professional.
Maybe, or less pressure, less pressure. Or maybe less.
Yeah, less pressure.
Also, in the beginning, we didn't know that. Oh, what if we have like thousands of followers? We didn't know that.
Wow,
that's why we also had
very...
pressure too, I guess. Actually,
that's true.
I want to continue with the question number 4 because it's quite related to number 1. Number 4.
We can combine together.
This number 4 is, what do you want to tell yourself in the past who just about to start the podcast? For me, I want to tell myself in January that don't be nervous and don't get pressure because anyway, the most important is how I feel, not like how somebody else is listening my episode. That's what I want to tell myself.
I have a bit similar answer, but like 2 things. If you don't feel this is it, then try to find until you find something, because that's what happened to our podcast name. For example, we were like brainstorming, and actually we were like continuing this like logos and stuff with completely different names.
Yeah, though.
And then we just felt maybe it could be better.
Yeah.
So we just kept trying, and in the end, when we found the name, wow, okay, this is it.
and we really like it, you know, we really attached to it,
Yes.
and I really feel glad that we changed the name. Yeah.
It was really, yeah, special moment for me, because I think for you as well, because whenever we just said when we just said
Hmm.
this name, we both thought
Okay,
this is it.
that's it. We're gonna
Yeah,
go with
okay,
this
okay,
name.
that's
Oh
it. Let's
wow.
just
Yeah,
stop.
give applause like this.
That was really amazing. And the second thing is also same to you. Don't be too stressed out from the pressure
Mm,
based, like that coming from you.
yeah,
Like, because I
completely.
put pressure myself,
Yeah.
and that's
Look at
why
you,
I
you're
got a bit more
becoming
nervous
Buddhist.
than.
Oh, shit.
Oh?
Now you're becoming Buddhist. Look at you. You are the one who who creates the stress. This is Buddhist one. Like 1 year of
But
podcast recording makes you Buddhist.
this was really good learning,
Yeah.
and also a similar way to say, because when I do something like whatever, like design project or different side project, I always want to be perfect,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how I get more pressure and
Yeah,
anxiety.
true.
I think, and especially in to our podcast, I think it happened same.
Yeah.
So um it was super helpful that we did together,
Mm.
and as like after time passed, I think we got a bit more comfortable to confront this pressure and situation. So just take it a bit easy,
Mm.
like not trying to do
Actually,
10 steps, but maybe
exactly.
just try to do two or three steps.
Actually, that is one of the impact that this activity brought to me too, because I was also like when I start some work or some task, I have to be perfect and I have to make it
Yeah.
perfect. And sometimes you don't even start the activity because I know that it cannot be it cannot be perfect, you know, in the end.
Yeah.
But I learned a lot, like since we are doing this podcast together, that it doesn't have to be perfect, you know, and it's better to have something than
Exactly.
not having perfect thing, because of
Yeah.
and that's what I
Because
learned in this
because
year. Yeah.
yeah, because imagine our initial plan was not only doing podcast.
Mm.
So if we think about in that way, it's not fully success
Mm.
that we made it, but we already forgot about it.
Exactly.
And we are really happy about
Yeah.
what we made, and because this was already so difficult to manage time and
On the
stuff.
other hand, I also think that, like, for example, if we keep our like first plan, you know, the very first plan, that we might not be able to finish complete podcast until now because like we are already exhausted or burnt out, or it was
Burnt out.
okay, this was too much than our capacity, so let's just stop it or something like that. It could happen too, you know.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing I learned this year is it's better to do something than having perfect thing.
Yeah, it's like at least having, I don't know, like 30% less perfect thing than doing nothing.
Exactly. For example, if it takes 10 years to make perfect thing, then I would rather start now to make some progress, you know, although it's not perfect. That's what I really the most precious thing that I learned in these years, actually.
I think our learnings from the whole year is pretty aligned, actually. Right?
Yeah. It's surprising.
Okay, then next question,
Next
please.
question. Now we have only 3 questions left.
Ooh.
Number 4, we did it. Now
We just did it 4.
Now number 2.
Now number 2. Question number 2. Did you expect that we will keep doing this podcast until the end of the year?
It's quite like related question though that we talk about.
Yeah. I if I need to say yes or no, I need to say yes. I thought we were going to keep doing that,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not a good answer for me because um, when we started since last year, it was because we have started since last year,
Mm-hmm.
winter.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought about this kind of question.
Mm.
It wasn't not an option.
Mm-hmm.
Like just stop doing of this project. It was not an option. I think maybe we were like too enthusiastic and
Yeah.
just wanted to keep going.
Yeah. Same to me. Definitely I didn't expect that we're gonna drop it in the middle. To be honest, I didn't expect that.
Same.
We will do more than that. I expect that we might do much more. Like for example, we will do more in with this Instagram. We will more interact with followers or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I never expected we will drop it in the middle. And also I didn't really think about that, like although we sometimes we have some difficulties to find time to record or have a
Yeah.
meeting together, but still I never thought that I want to drop it, you know.
Same.
That's really good.
So let's thanks to our followers
Yeah,
and
and
listeners.
cheers together.
Cheers. Is it still your first glass?
No,
by
it's
the
the
way?
third one.
Ah. Oh wow. Oh girl, this is my second glass.
But this is just 01, you know. It's a yeah, 10.
Ah, okay. So it's a bit smaller
Yeah.
one.
I'm very sad that I bought this 01. It's like 0.1 liter glass.
That's good for your health.
Yeah, I'm sad that because my cat, you know, jumped on the glass and he destroyed it.
No.
Yeah, he destroyed it recently.
Ah, Joyce.
Yeah, I wanted to kick him out and live your life, Joyce. You're not my cat
Kick him
anymore.
out.
Okay.
I
Anyway,
think we have really few questions left now.
Yeah. 2 more questions, I suppose. Number 8. Next question. Number 8. Number 8.
Oh.
Do
Okay,
you have
question number 8?
question number 8? Do you have any other colors in your mind for no?
For now.
Yeah.
For now. That's a really good question. There were different other options for our main color,
Mhm.
but somehow I will still keep this yellow and the orange vibes. But I was thinking when we were doing this cover design and stuff,
Mhm.
I kept thinking about different colors, like sub-color,
Mhm.
for example, so that we can combine a little bit. For me, light blue, a blue color, or maybe green, a green blue. This kind of color I was thinking
Mm.
maybe also could really go well with us, with our image.
For me, actually, yeah, I'm quite similar with you. The main color is orangey-ish yellow thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's because like no, it meaning itself is swell, and when I think about swell, it's like always think about sunset, and that is the color. Like our color is the color of the sunset. But on the other hand, like we can have some, yeah, like for example, when I think about the episode's place, then we could have like green color for the episode. We could have like different colors in the episode too. And for me, the most important is the same tone of color, you
Yeah,
know. There will be
exactly.
it doesn't matter if it is like yellow or red or blue, but the tone is similar, then will be, it can be something else too, yeah.
Yeah, actually, it's really interesting. We both focused on sunset, even though our name is neoul,
Mhm.
rather than this blue or green, which is related more to water.
Mm-hmm.
because when I think about neoul, it brings me the idea about waves and
Mm-hmm.
this sea, but at the same time I think about a bit more sunset and
Like
the view of the
reflection.
landscape.
Yeah, reflection on
Yeah,
the wave,
exactly.
so like the
Yeah,
golden color. It's very
I think
interesting.
I think that's why we really like the color both.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so our answer is just keep doing this. The same. Yeah.
Also, our topic was pretty aligned with, because it wasn't that exciting, like
Mhm.
super dynamic, but it was really calm and meditating
Yeah.
topics
Yeah.
too.
Like we didn't really want to have like huge strong contrast color
Mm-hmm.
like combination.
So
Okay, then
we have our last question now.
oh, this is last one.
I think so. Pick again. Yeah,
Oh,
this is the last question. Actually, it's very nice
last question.
question for
Oh,
the
okay.
last. Do you think we can make something which we could have done better?
Yeah, I have two things. It's because we just talk about the colors
Mm-hmm.
for the previous question. Also a little bit related to that. I think we could have a little bit more like dynamic variations
Mm-hmm.
of our neoul itself.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time we had a little bit lack of this time dedication.
Mm-hmm.
That was also one of the issues. And the second one was also we could have communicate in social media a little bit more,
Mm-hmm.
I'll say. But maybe we were not super motivated at some point because there was not many followers
That's also
when we were
true.
doing that. So maybe that's why. But maybe these two things, and there's more to say, but that's more like too much detail.
Mm-hmm.
So I will just mention these two things.
Yeah, actually, there are many things we could have done better. I suppose,
Of
because we
course,
are we're beginners in the podcast, and yeah, of course, it wasn't perfect. Maybe that is why we didn't really advertise ourselves in social media that much, because we didn't feel that ready. That's also
Exactly.
one of the things that I
Yeah.
wanted to mention in this question, actually.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
second thing is, actually, this is very funny and interesting, because you're talking about the colors and the drawings, that we have by episode, because you are on charge of that, and
Are you going to talk about
recording.
sound quality?
Yeah, actually, yes, because I didn't know that,
Wow.
because I didn't when I edit the sound and everything. I don't really review from zero to the end, second by second, and I just like go through like with the, for example, double speed and so on. But I realized that as sometimes, while I was reviewing recently for this ear wrapped episode, sometimes we have like not quite a line sync, because we are not we are not recording in one place, so we had to edit it.
That's true.
That is one thing that we could have done better. I could have done better, and also, and when I was listening the episode, it might be really better if we have some kind of sound, like sound effect. It doesn't have to be really great one, but just a like this kind of thing, then it will be much more exciting for the listeners too. So
Yeah, it would be fun.
this
It's really interesting. We mentioned two different things that we were in charge of, and sound quality. Yeah, I mean for the next time, I think we could have tried better, definitely, because few episodes we also both know that also our sound quality is a bit different from few episodes.
Yeah.
But that was something we couldn't really how to say align, because we we were not in the same place,
Mhm.
basically.
And also, we don't have studio, you know. We are poor podcasters who is paying for our RSS and everything, you know. We are
Mhm.
paying for ourselves. We don't receive money from nobody. We are poor, so it's hard to improve it, you know.
Exactly. We're like, yeah, donating to, I don't know, we're just dedicating to Spotify.
Yeah, it's like we are paying money for archiving our history, so to say.
But yeah, it's really good recap, I believe, and it was super nice to look back our 2021 year wrapped.
Yeah, totally. I can say that I really had a really nice year. You know, like super fun
Year or
year. The year, not year. This year. Yeah, this year was very nice, and this one was one of the few things that I really enjoyed and waiting for. You know.
Me too, and yeah, so we have to thank to each other, and also
Potential followers.
tomorrow is tomorrow. Also, tomorrow is the last day of the year, so I hope you have a great time.
You too.
And
And
thank you
I
to
hope
our listeners.
I hope our 2023 will be better than 2022, although it was very good year. And yeah, we will come back with new episode maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned and
Everyone,
cheers.
cheers. So, mm, I have to mention one thing that we could have done better was we could have prepared drinks.
Oh
more
yeah,
often.
so true. That's so true.
Because that was really big ambition from both of us.
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to have this
We are
drink
drunk.
session.
Yeah, drunken philosopher or something like that. We are non-drunk Norse philosopher. You know, we are just sober
Oh.
and talking
Yeah,
about
and
my
then
shit.
Sometimes whenever we are just so tired from work, we're like, okay, I'm just going to drink Earl Grey today.
Yeah, I mean,
No beer.
to be honest, I drink a lot of May. As you can listen, on our episode of May, I drank a lot, but I was most of my year was very sobered.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't drink
But that's
alcohol that
good.
much. Yeah,
This is good.
I'm getting old. I'm getting old.
Me too.
Yep. Next year, maybe I will drink more or less.
What is this new resolution? I'm gonna drink more.
But if you have more event, then you drink more. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I will drink more with. Let's say it this way. In the next year, I'm gonna find my favorite drinks.
Okay. There is also like many of non-alcohol drinks out there these days,
Mhm.
which is really good.
Yeah.
So maybe it can be also a good opportunity to try out
Yeah.
whenever you go to the new music events.
Sure. But when I go to
Sure.
a new music event, there will be alcohol.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Then. Yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year too, everybody.
Happy New Year. And have a great rest of the year for you
You
and
too.
to everyone.
Yeah,
Then-
beautiful closing, and have a new, very nice start.
Mm-hmm. Then
I'm Han.
always. I'm Chino.
And we are No.
No.
Bye bye, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for this
Bye-bye.
year. Ciao.
Happy New Year. Ciao, ciao.